Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. This is MatSec and welcome back to another exciting video. Today we are diving into API Wizard breach on Tryhackme. In this room, you will take on a role of dedicated external DFIR specialist hired by APIWizard Inc. to tackle a security incident in their production environment. We have been given SSH to their mission and our task is to investigate and resolve the issue. Before we jump into the action, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will never miss any update from me. Let's get started. First, let us log in using an SSH. So this is the mission IP, copy it and SSH dev and paste the IP, enter. So S and the password is this, copy it and paste it here, enter. We have logged in successfully, and then first ls this. So we have cd API service, ls this, and we have main.py at main.py. This looks like an API call and which is running an main app and config host API and the API port. Let's see. We'll go for cd src and check we have something else in that. Now we have api.py cat api.py. So this is an code program which gives like the endpoint as the API, and the root is just slash, and we have a zone slash time on the API call. Let's see. Now ls we have config, so cat config.py. So we have an API as a local host and API port as 8081 and API user as dev and API pass as this. Okay. After this, I just like to check the history. Let's check this. Those things have been done by us, so the remaining things has been done by either attacker or the resource owner. Let's check. So first we'll open our mousepad and just copy this and paste it into this. So this is actually history. I want to save as history. Also make dev. So enter. And also we have this config.py. Just copy that. Paste it here. Config.py. Okay. Now I'll just maximize this so you have a better view. Now, after history, what the attacker or the resource owner is doing, let's check. So first they are checking for ID and uname and LSLA etc. So after that he is moving into the API service and cat main.py, and again he's moving into src and cat API and cat config. So after that what he is doing is he's curl upload file config.py into this server. So actually he's uploading this file into the server and exit. So after this he's logging as an sudo su, so super user. Let's check. So next what we can do is we can check for logs. For logs, usually all the logs in the Linux are saved in this folder. So unless we have syslog, nginx, and auth-log. So these are the most like important logs to check for first. Let me check the cd nginx first because it's a web server log. ls we have access log cat access log. We don't have anything inside, so cat access log.1. Okay, we have some informations. So I can see that there is multiple entries from this IP. Trying to search for this directories and doing a directory search using some automated tool like Feroxbuster, GoBuster. And if you go below, what had happened? Like the user, I mean, the attacker tried to access an API, and after that he tried to access all those things which we have seen in the I think API.py. So he has access zone, time, and then time tz function. So this is used to get the time a time on the system. So he has tried test and he's checked for whether it's reflecting or not. After that, he used this parameter and tried to inject in command injection payload. So let's check this whether it's working or not. Like just copy this, open a browser, new tab, paste it here, and we need an IP. This is here, paste it here, and enter. So who am I? Dev. It's working. So if you want to check PWD, it's displaying the folder, the current folder. So this API has an OS command injection. So let's go into the logs. We'll just copy this and paste it on our notepad. Just type web logs. So, and we'll check what is loss log is all about. Just copy it. One browser and go to cybersecurity. Just paste the here, and it is automatically decoded for us, which is URL decode. Take that, and what it is doing, like echo SSH key into the home dev SSH authorized key. Okay, so what this attacker is trying to do is he's trying to generate a key from his local machine, and he's copying it into the dev SSH key authorized key so that he can log in using this key. Let's see. And ls cd pack ls, and then check for auth log, cat auth log. This is an SSH. So I think this is the session which we have opened, and we'll check for auth log 1, cat auth log 1. Okay, so we have the auth log of the attacker. So he's trying to log into SSH, and he's trying to use log into as a super user. Let's see. So we'll try to log in. First, we need to get the password. So what is there in it? ls la and paste it here. Okay, config.py. Okay, so we already got the password, so which is here, and I think we have received the same password in the challenge. So password 5-word. Yes. Okay, so we have received the same password. So we have an ability to log in into a super user. Let's check. Sudo su, enter, paste the password here, enter. Okay, we have successfully logged in as a root. Now ls. Now, and from root, I like to check the history. So it might differ from the dev and root. So we can see this has been all the things has been executed by the attacker. Just copy this and open the mousepad. Just paste it here as history root. So we have pasted it here. Okay, so we'll check what the attacker is trying to do. So the attacker is trying to do getting into the temp directory and is getting some file which is called router2, and file is checking the files, what is the file is all about, file router.2, and is giving access, execute access to router2, and then he's executing. So again, he's moving into cd root, lsla, and cat is SSH authorized key. And then what he's trying to do is he's trying to upload a dump.json on the root through this the attacker's server. After that, he is trying to scan the ports from 1024 to 10,000. And then curl. So after that, what he might have found is, he might have found this is running on this port, and he's using a curl to get information about this, what is running on this port. And after that, he's getting the cd backup.csv and var log, wtmp and loss log. And then he's changing the cd backup csv to review.csv. So that means a dot means it will be like an hidden file. So we need to check systemctl status nginx and systemctl status API servers and curl localhost. So nothing. Let's check what is that file. So cd, first we'll go to root ls. So we don't see anything, but if you see lsla, you will see those files, which is dump.json, and he has changed this file to review.csv, which is this. Let's get this out. Cat dump.json, enter. This looks like an base 64. Just copy this and paste it on the mouse pad, which is dump json, and paste it here. And we'll take this and check what is exactly this. Open a browser, cyberchef, just paste it here. So this has automatically decoded for us using base 64. Just click that. So this is actually an IP. Copy it, just type so just go here, paste this IP. Okay, then what is this? Just copy it and paste it here. Prod web date, and this is an generic Ubuntu. Let's check this. Copy that. Open a notepad and type C1 and paste it. Enter. Then C2. Copy this. Copy this. Paste it here. And you have the local IPs. So those are the IP. Just copy this and paste it on the notepad. Okay. Now we'll check for the review.csv, which is cat review.csv. This as an user information with the email address and it's their phone number. And also, if you go above, we have a flag here. Very secure cardholder data environment. Just copy this. We found from review.txt. Just type that in notepad, review.csv. Just paste it here. Okay. Now we can check for the bash rc file. So cat bash rc. So these files actually are used to execute whenever the bash is whenever the bash shell has been started, this file will be executed. So we need to check this. If you go below, there is something interesting. So just copy this. We found this from bash rc. Bash rc and paste it here. So what this basically does is it is an IP table, and which is allowing all the outbound connections, TCP connections to this server, and it is accepting. So basically it is allowing all the outbound TCP connections to this IP, and this is basically allowing all the inbound connections to this IP. And then what happens here is they have been blocking all the inbound connections to this particular port on localhost. Let's see. And after that, the attacker is trying to curl the web server and trying to run a fix. I don't know what it is exactly. So let's see. So then ls, we should have an lsla. Then we can check for profile, which is cat profile. We don't have anything interesting now. And then we can check for the any cron tab is running on the any scheduled task is running on the system by cat etc cron tab. This command is used to check for any scheduled task is running on the mission. So as you see normal, and okay, if you see below, there is an system update which is running on this mission. I think it's every minute, every hour it's running. So let's see, what is this actually? Echo system update, enter. Okay, so this is actually reverse shell. um, it is connecting to the IP with this port 1337. Let's see. Basically we can check cat etc. I think it's environment. Sorry, environment, enter. Let's check. etc in environment, enter. Okay, so here all the paths have been mentioned, and if you see here, system update equal to bin bash, and here, okay, he has mentioned an reverse shell in this as a system update, so it runs on each minute on the mission. Okay, we have got this info. Just copy it and just open a notepad and paste it here. Okay, then also we need to check cat etc system d, sorry, cd etc system d. So actually this is a folder where a file can run whenever the system restarts. So cd system ls, we have those many services: cloud, final service, display, final target once, snap, mount, daemon service, snap, this log. But this is something alone here. We'll check this. Cat socket service, enter. Description Linux socket service. Okay. So what is happening here is user root, the working group is root, and executing bin bash and running making an temp directory, and giving all the things on this, writing all those things on this directory, and bin bash netcat listen. And this is actually, let's check, open calculator. Just type cat, just type calculator, and just paste this thing, equal to 3578. Okay, this is actually port ncl listening on the port. Whatever connection is coming on this to port is writing into this temp s folder, and after the connection ends, it's deleting this folder. That's what it is happening here. Just copy this. Actually socket.service. Okay, just paste it. Type socket service on system d services. Just paste it here. Okay. Now we have much resource to answer those questions. So let's go into it. The first question is start incident. Okay, we'll complete this. Then initial access. Which programming language is web application is written? So it is actually Python. You see here, it is the config is py, and also the main, we saw main.py and API is py, so it's Python. Type Python. And what is the IP address that attack the web server? Okay. Just open this. If you go on the web logs, you will have the IP. Just copy that and paste it here. Enter. Which vulnerability was found and exploited in API service? It's OS command injection. Enter. So yes, actually they have identified on this web server using my PWD. So this is actually OS command injection. So which file contain the credentials used to previous to root? So that is actually it's config.py. Let's check the path in terminal, which is actually cd home dev cd dev ls cd API service ls cd c and cat config.py. Actually this is the file. Let's type the. Okay, we'll copy this, go into the question and add config.py. Enter. Okay, that's correct. So what file did the hacker drop and execute to persist on the server? If you see on the root history, there is an file called router2. Yes, router2, and he has navigated to temp and downloaded this file. So the answer will be temp router2. Enter. Which service was used to host the router2 malware? Which service was used to host the router2 malware? That is open a mousepad, and this is actually transfer.sh. Just copy that and paste it here. Submit. Okay. Then we'll move to task 3, which is further actions. So which two system files were infected to achieve cron persistence? I think it's DC cron tab and etc environment. Okay, that's correct. So what is the C2 server IP address of the malicious actor? So we have it here. Go here, this is the IP, so just copy that, just paste it here, submit. What port is the backdoor bind bash shell listening at? Just open this, just type ss, and it's listening to 3578, which is 3578. Enter. That's correct. How does the bind shell persist across reboots? So that is due to system the services. Actually here we have found that on a socket service, so they have tried to run each and every time the system restarts, they try to listen on this port. So what is the absolute path of the malicious service? So the path is let's go, let's cd pc system d system ls pwd. Just copy this and go into browser and paste it here, and I think system sorry, socket dot service. Yes, that's correct. So we can move to task 4, which is even more persistent. Which port is blocked on the victim firewall? We have found an IP tables on bash RC. So this is the port actually blocked on victim firewall. So just paste it here. Okay, how do how do firewall rules persist across reboots? You see here, there is bash RC, which is all the rules are running on bash RC. So we have found this on root. So root bash RC enter. Okay. How is backdoor local Linux user named? So for this, we need to check the users on go to terminal and type cat pc password. Sorry, yeah, etc password. So after dev, we have another user called support. And if you also go to home directory, less we have two users, which is dev and support. I think support is the user. So just go into the question and answer it as support. Enter. That is correct. So which privileged group was assigned to the user? So for this, go to terminal, type id support, enter. We are sudo. So just type go to question and answer it as sudo. What is strange word on the one of the backdoor SSH keys? So let's check the SSH keys. cd root cd SSH less cat raised keys, enter. So this is the key and we have a strange character at last. Just copy that, go to the question and paste the answer here and submit. That's correct. Can you spot and name one more popular persistent method? So I think still we didn't find that. No informations. I don't have any informations on that. Let's check. Go to terminal and check for any binaries running on this option. So find on root directory perm so user equal to secuid, and we are gonna redirect all the errors to this null. Enter. So after checking this, I can see a weird binary is running, which is clam av, and we can check what is that. Go to browser, clam av, enter. Clam av is in a free software cross-platform anti-malware toolkit. So actually this is an antivirus. Okay, so let's check this binary. md5 sum, paste it here, enter. And I always like to check with bash, because what people will do is they will copy the binary into of any binary which they have access, and then try to access as a root user. So I will check with bash. So I'll just check with md5 user bin bash. Okay, so if you see here, it's getting matched with this md5 sum. So I think the user tried to copy this bash binary into this clam av, so that they can access the bash as a root, a privileged user. So this method is called as suid binary. So just go here and answer on the question, which is uid binary, enter. So what are the original and backdoored binaries from question? So I think this is user bin bash comma user, so no space actually, user bin clam av. That's correct. Okay. So what technique was used to hide the backdoor creation date? So let's check that. For checking the creation date, ls la which is this binary, right? Just copy that and paste it here. So they don't have date. I think we need to type stat of binary. Just copy that. Or yeah, copy that and paste it here. Enter. Okay, modified date is true. And also I just want to compare with bash, so let's copy this and stat, paste it here, enter. So actually user tried to change the time according to, so that we couldn't find what has when the binary has modified. So for this I think it's there. Let's go to the browser, modify time on binary stack. Third is timestamp. Okay, let's check timestamp. Was a technique in cybersecurity and digital forms where attacker modify the timestamps of files and directories on computer. Okay, this is the method actually, time stomping. So just go here and answer it as time stomping. Okay, so now we are on task 5, final target. So what file was dropped which contains gathered victim informations? I think it's dump.json. So we need to give the directory also. It's root and then dump.json. Okay, that's correct. According to the drop dump, what is the server's kernel version? So if we go here, we have, it was in base 64. We have converted this. I think this is the kernel version. So just copy that. Just copy that and paste it here. Enter. Okay. Which active internal IP were found by the router network scan? Okay. So just open a notepad. So this is the two IPs, which is 192.168.0.21 and actually the same IP, and this is 21. Okay, so just copy that, paste it here, and comma, paste it here, with change the number to 2. Enter. How did hacker find an exposed HTTP index on another internal IP? So actually, we have this. We go to history of root. Yeah, this is root history. We go here. He tried to scan all the ports using a netcat. Just copy this, just paste it here, enter. So what was the used what command was used to exfiltrate the CDE database from the internal IP? So for this also we have this, which is wget. Just copy that and paste it here, enter. So what is the most secret and precious string stored in exfiltrate DB? So I think it is the flag which we found on review.csv, which is this. Just copy that and paste it here. So we have successfully completed this room. If you like this video, please subscribe and share to your friends. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.